Hello. We are called Foolish Man. Two of us, foolish man, not foolish men. It's a universal theme. Peter Hill, and me, I'm David King. And what we're going to be doing today, now usually we have a set list that's set in stone, but today what we've decided, just to make it interesting, we're going to pick songs out of a hat and defy the usual order and see what arises from that. It may be chaos, who knows, but we'll ride through it. I think would you like to start picking a song?
I Love the Sun.
I Love the Sun. This is very fitting, isn't it? This rain's really not so bad when you go out in it. When you are out in it, it feels okay. After who knows how long, the sun will come shining through, shining down right on you. That feels even better. I'm walking to see how far I have to go, just so I know where I'll wind up next time I go there. Best way to explain is like a dry run in the rain, dry run in the rain. I love the sun, I love the sun, I love the sun, and the sun, it loves me, the sun, it loves me. Watching my every step as I hold my head up high, holding my head up high, like somebody taught me. It's already farther than I somehow thought it was. I won't have time to pause before I head back home. But I'm glad that I managed to talk myself into it, 'cause soon as I turn around, the sun is in my face. I love the sun, I love the sun, I love the sun, and the sun, it loves me, the sun, it loves me. Blue moon, you caught me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are we taking a break? Oh, I'm taking a break.
Good. Major wind, eh?
I love the sun, but what about that wind?
Yeah.
Okay, David, your pick. Your pick from the Magic Hat. Go ahead. Pick it.
Pick it.
Wilson. What is it?
Blank.
Oh, yeah.
It's blank.
Just to mess with you, the blank one.
A student.
Hey, a student.
You like talking while you're dancing, stopping only when you spin. If there is something I need knowing, would you kindly clue me in? I don't find you intimidating, something about you stimulating my genes, blinding me to such a degree. I see no reason for believing that you're too good for me. I see no reason for believing that it's not meant to be. Hey, hey, student, don't know where this is going, but I'm liking you a lot. And all I know for certain is I don't want it to stop just yet, 'cause there's still some things about you I don't get. Hey. memories abound. If there's one thing we have in common, it would be that prairie town. But you and me, we are two kinds of smart. You with your brains, me with my heart. And though I do not hold a degree or three, I see no reason for believing that you're too good for me. I see no reason for believing that it's not meant to be. Hey, hey, student, don't know where this is going, but I'm liking you a lot. And all I know for certain is I don't want it to stop just yet. 'Cause there's still some things about you, there's still some things about you, there's still some things about you I don't get. Hey, student. Peter, if you will. It's starting, I feel it. I feel the deep and powerful surge, dramatic, ecstatic. Can't wait to see what will emerge. I hear a fond, familiar sound. I hope that I'll still be around to talk some sense into your children. You're rolling, keep going, just the way you are now. You'll do just fine, might even do something that could deliver you into your prime. Again, that fond, familiar sound. It seems to come from all around, just like the sunlight in the forest. Is everyone in? Raise your hands if you're not. Is there anyone here from the land time forgot, where we sure did miss you a lot? Whoa, at long last, I get it. Always figured I would, I guess now I do. Excited, delighted, be alive to tonight. It's all 'cause of you. You have me enthralled right from the start. Not even the rain could put out the flame that burns in your name in my runaway heart. Run, 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 run away heart. Run, 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 run away heart. Here I was thinking I was so smart. It started, I feel a deep and powerful surge, dramatic, ecstatic. Can't wait to see what will emerge. I hear that fond, familiar sound. Hope that I'll still be around. Hope that I'll still be around to talk some sense into your children.
I hope you'll still be around too, David. You pick the next song.
Why, thank you, Peter.
Just one.
Strong.
Yeah, we need this.
Strong it is. I'm counting on you to be strong. Should you find that you can count on me, it's not my intention to hurt you, use you and desert you. So don't take it personally. I recognize something in you that used to reside in me, but that was before I became the person I needed to be. You start with the best of intentions, what you fail to foresee is that one day those best intentions give way to necessity, and you're not who you used to be. I knew this part wouldn't be easy, didn't count on it being this hard. I was fine till you touched me so deeply. It just kinda caught me off guard. I felt a door open within me, a door to which you held the key. But it was not me that you touched, but the person that I used to be. You start with the best of intentions. What you fail to foresee is that one day those best intentions give way to necessity, and you're not who you used to be. Very good.
You think so?
Is it your turn?
I guess not. Mystery of Time. David.
Mystery of Time.
Get rid of it.
Get rid of it. Gone.
It's a windy day here on the Sunshine Coast. This is called The Mystery of Time.
You can come to the front of the line. That is if you don't mind being given special consideration. The past was all it was intended to be. I got more than memories on my mind, and I'd be willing to bet this story is not quite over yet. You can have my heart but not my soul. I'm gonna need that when I go, some little known dimension. Time best spent was time I spent with you. Never was a single wasted minute. As far as my life's concerned, I'm just glad you're still in it. We got history, stories that now and then align. With all the history we've got, we could solve the mystery of time. I can feel the fading of the light. Either I am dying or it's only the coming of the nighttime. The past was all it was intended to be. I got more than memories on my mind, and I'd be willing to bet this story, our story, this story's not quite over yet.
Pretty sharp ending, that one.
Well, that's quickie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Your turn?
Okay. The Experience of You, David. These are all written by David King, these songs, just so
yes.
Our studio audience is aware of that. There's
one would hope that I could
people out there
remember all the words.
Watching.
The night that stands out in my memory was when I heard you call my name. And when I came to you, all that you said to me was no more of this, more of the same. I failed to grasp what you were talking about, and when I asked you to explain, you set your suitcase down and took my hand in yours and said, don't worry, kid, you're not to blame. And now now I'm feeling sentimental. Once I shy of feeling blue. It's with me every day. Here in my heart it stays. The experience of you. The experience of you. And not long after that I saw you at the Gumboot Cafe. I was barely in the door, you called my name out like before. You smiled at me as if to say that I was born to make your day. And we laughed our full heads off as we danced the night away. And now I'm feeling sentimental. Once I shy of feeling blue. It's with me every day. Here in my heart it stays. It's with me every day. Here in my heart it stays. The experience of you. The experience of you. Experience of you.
Experience of you, David.
Your turn, is it?
Yeah. I picked the last time, and I picked this time. Unattainable You, the 2 You songs.
There you go.
You ready?
I love the way you look around. It's like you're summoning your senses. I love the many ways you have of doing all the things you do. Who could not fall in love with unattainable you? I love the way you hold your ground. Almost seems as though you're floating. I love the way you rule the room. I ask myself what I can do to find the courage to approach unattainable you. If I boldly walk your way, I'd better have something to say. Something you've never heard before. And you'll no doubt want to hear more. At which point I'll simply say that'll have to wait another day. I love the way you smile at kids. Perhaps someday you'd like to have some. But if that isn't in your plans, I'm sure no matter what you do, you'll find someone to kid around with unattainable you. That'll have to wait another day. Did I blow that? You ready? Love straddles many lines. I can name a few. I can name some lovers who have crossed a line or two. Some say that it's wrong, but it feels right to you. Not like if you don't get their approval, you'll be through. I can't remember who it was that said that love is where we come from and return to in the end. Love lives on after we are dead and gone, just how long we'll be gone. I don't have a clue. I just know that when I look at you, it's true. Love isn't all we need. It takes patience too. Often it takes time to want to be the one with you. And if love endures, you'll have earned the right to celebrate your love again on into the night. I can't remember who it was that said that love is where we come from and return to in the end. Love lives on after we are dead and gone. Just how long we'll be gone, I don't have a clue. I just know that when I look at you, it's true. Won't find it at the temple, won't find it at the mall, won't find it in the fridge. And even if you did, you'd surely eat it all. Won't find it at the disco, won't find it on YouTube. But if you find it in your heart, I'd say the chances are that love will soon find you. Love straddles many lines. I can name a few. I can name some lovers who have crossed a line or two. Some say that it's wrong, but it feels right to you. Not like if you don't get their approval, you'll be through. I can't remember who it was that said that love is where we come from and return to in the end. Love straddles many lines. Love straddles many lines. Love straddles many lines. Love straddles many lines.
Hey, here's the next one, Friday Dance.
Friday Dance. Wes is going to the Friday dance. Says he and Sue are going steady. I said I'd kinda like stick my face in there. He said, how soon could you be ready? Got a new pair of stovepipe pants. I cannot dance when I wear those pants. And when I went out into the cold, cold night, I was shaking all over. Heard the thunder of a real live band echo inside my chest. Then a hole opened up in the freezing night. I was prepared to be impressed. Kids cavorting in a nice loose weave, at time resolving in a gentle squeeze. And everywhere in the room that night I saw everyone's eyes on each other. I must remember not to stare and try to look like I'm not looking. The honey color of her hair, the magic of her sweet perfume, had me shaking all over. walking home behind the big snowplow, as though at my command, clearing the way for an epic run as unequivocal man. Time pushes forward like that big snowplow. Didn't know it then, but I kinda see it now. And there's really not a lot that you can do about that, except mark the moment and move on. Mark the moment and move on. Mark the moment and move on. Friday Dance.
That was Friday Dance.
What's next there, Peter?
We did Love Straddles. Get rid of that.
Ah, yes, we did that one.
I'm going to change this. Stevenson Field.
Stevenson Field.
Another song about Winnipeg.
Very good. Well, the news spread fast through the neighborhood, courtesy the airwaves. There was a plane coming in about to touch down at Stevenson Field. But it wasn't gonna stay very long, barely long enough to give us a song. Before heading off somewhere you can bet was a way bigger deal. The deck was not yet crowded, the advantage of proximity was ours at last. Saw some guys that we knew and some girls we had never seen before. All eyes fixed on that silver jet, but we knew we hadn't seen nothing yet. Man, you should have heard the ruckus when they finally opened the door. Everyone comes from somewhere, some stay there, some go. Everyone has a story through which all other stories flow. Have you ever reached out to touch something you weren't even sure it was real? Like the Fab Quartet that rolled off of that jet that day out at Stevenson Field. Well, they waved to the crowd and they charmed the local media scrum bums. Then they waved goodbye and retired to the comfort of their plane. Then I heard somebody shout out, "Hey, what was all the screaming about?" It was a golden-haired boy from the Silvery Heights of St. James. Well, he looked like he spent half his life relaxing near water. I heard he played around town in a band that was something to see. But he was there strictly as a fan, and when he saw they were gone, he ran. And he didn't stop running till he saw what everyone there had seen. Everyone comes from somewhere, some stay there, some go. Everyone has a story through which all other stories flow. Have you ever reached out to touch something you weren't even sure it was real? Like the Fab Quartet that rolled off of that jet that day out at Stevenson Field. This is just my way of making the past last longer. Taking back from time what time has taken away. Some things time cannot steal, like what I presently feel, which is pretty much the same as what I was feeling that day. Everyone comes from somewhere, some stay there, some go. Everyone has a story through which all other stories flow. Have you ever reached out to touch something you weren't even sure was real? Like the Fab Quartet that rolled off of that jet that day out at Stevenson Field. Stevenson Field.
Foolish
Where
Man.
are we?
Foolish Man.
Foolish Man, I guess that's all we got left, eh?
Gotta do that.
Okay. Got a notion to rock the clock back, generate a biological backdraft. I found my free card, hey, guess what? It's still valid. What am I gonna tell my wife? What am I gonna tell my kids? What am I gonna tell my dog? I think he already knows. I think he already knows. Won't be talking about my generation. Let's pretend all that never happened. I'm just here taking care of some unfinished business. What am I gonna tell my old mom? She's not gonna be around much longer. I know just what she will say. Dear God, it's happening again. Dear God, it's happening again. You were living on easy streets, sitting proud in your easy chair, just as happy as a square at the fair. Why did you let your hair go long like that when there's really not a lot of hair there? You foolish man, foolish, foolish man. You foolish man. That's what you should call your band. Hey! Tunes into heavy rotation. Soon as I buy my own radio station, I found my free card, I just need to update the photo. What am I gonna tell my friends? It might have aroused their suspicion when they saw scrawled on my guitar, this axe was made for killing fascists. This axe was made for killing fascists. Ho! You were living on easy streets, sitting proud in your easy chair, just as happy as a square at the fair. Why did you let your hair go long like that when there's really not a lot of hair there? You foolish man, foolish, foolish man. You foolish man. That's what you should call your band.
We got through it, David.
No, I think we have another two songs.
Your Front Door.
There you go. Nice ballad.
Ready for that?
Yes, I am. Okay, Po. Here we go. Let me get a drink of water. That's the bit.
Okay.
I've gotta be somewhere, something I must do. Perhaps when it gets done, I'll come back to you. And so could I have your okay on that? And if the answer's no, is that subject to appeal? Somewhere down the road, just so you know I won't forget the things we did, the things we said. Felt there was so much more to explore, like the feelings our hearts found so hard to ignore. We can talk about it some more when I get back to your front door. Blood rushing to my face, the rest of me was cold. Am I reaching too far back? Guess this is us getting old. And I make no promises. I know
you're like that too. Don't ask me how I know. Just know that I do.
Just so you know, I won't forget
The things we did, the things we said.
Felt there was so much more to explore, like the feelings our hearts found so hard to ignore. We can talk about it some more as I get back to your front door.
I Like It Here would be the only one left.
Yes.
One last song called I Like It Here, which we keep on 2.
2, yes.
Okay.
Sometime between now and then, felt my life slow right down. Didn't plan to stay this long. Seems the urge to move on is gone. And as the sky above our sound begins to clear, I realize I like it here. Watched the moon come up last night. Took note of its location. Now I can gauge where it will be as it sails over the sailor's sea. And when it comes back up this evening, I will know, and I will say to you, there, see, I told you so. Breathing in eternity, blowing out smoke rings. Don't know how long my run will be. There's really no way I can know, but I'll tell just you, I'm good till the end of the show. I'll try to stay out of your way. Try not to oppress you. I make a decent creme brulee. Not like I got some crazy need to impress you. And as the sky above our sound begins to clear, I realize I like it here. And I just gotta say out loud, I like it here.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. See you later. David King. Peter Hill.
Peter Hill.
I think that's all the songs, David.
Is there anything left in there? In the bag?
No. The bag is empty.